Pentagon's AI initiatives accelerate hard decisions on lethal autonomous weapons. Artificial intelligence, employed by the U.S. military, has piloted pint-sized surveillance drones in Special Operations Forces missions and helped Ukraine in its war against Russia. It tracks soldiers' fitness, predicts when Air Force planes need maintenance, and helps keep tabs on rivals in space. Now, the Pentagon is intent on fielding multiple thousands of relatively inexpensive, expendable, AI-enabled autonomous vehicles by 2026 to keep pace with China. The ambitious initiative, dubbed Replicator, seeks to galvanize progress in the too-slow shift of U.S. military innovation to leverage platforms that are small, smart, cheap, and many, Deputy Secretary of Defense Kathleen Hicks said in August. While its funding is uncertain and details vague, Replicator is expected to accelerate hard decisions on what AI tech is mature and trustworthy enough to deploy, including on weaponized systems. There is little dispute among scientists, industry experts, and Pentagon officials that the U.S. will within the next few years have fully autonomous lethal weapons. And though officials insist humans will always be in control, experts say advances in data processing speed and machine-to-machine communications will inevitably relegate people to supervisory roles. That's especially true if, as expected, lethal weapons are deployed en masse in drone swarms. Many countries are working on them, and neither China, Russia, Iran, India, or Pakistan have signed a U.S.-initiated pledge to use military AI responsibly. It's unclear if the Pentagon is currently formally assessing any fully autonomous lethal weapon system for deployment, as required by a 2012 directive. A Pentagon spokeswoman would not say. Paradigm shifts. Replicator highlights immense technological and personnel challenges for Pentagon procurement and development as the AI revolution promises to transform how wars are fought. The Department of Defense is struggling to adopt the AI developments from the last machine learning breakthrough, said Gregory Allen, a former top Pentagon AI official, now at the Center for Strategic and International Studies think tank. The Pentagon's portfolio boasts more than 800 AI-related unclassified projects, much still in testing. Typically, machine learning and neural networks are helping humans gain insights and create efficiencies. The AI that we've got in the Department of Defense right now is heavily leveraged and augments people, said Missy Cummings, director of George Mason University's Robotics Center and a former Navy fighter pilot. There's no AI running around on its own. People are using it to try to understand the fog of war better. Space, war's new frontier. One domain where AI-assisted tools are tracking potential threats is space, the latest frontier in military competition. China envisions using AI, including on satellites, to make decisions on who is and isn't an adversary. U.S. Space Force Chief Technology and Innovation Officer Lisa Costa told an online conference this month. The U.S. aims to keep pace. An operational prototype called Machina, used by Space Force, keeps tabs autonomously on more than 40,000 objects in space, orchestrating thousands of data collections nightly with a global telescope network. Machina's algorithms, Marshall Telescope sensors, computer vision and large language models tell them what objects to track, and AI choreographs, drawing instantly on astrodynamics and physics datasets, Caldwell Wallace-Rett. Turnbull of Space Systems Command told a conference in August. Another AI project at Space Force analyzes radar data to detect imminent adversary missile launches, he said. Maintaining planes and soldiers. Elsewhere, AI's predictive powers help the Air Force keep its fleet aloft, anticipating the maintenance needs of more than 2,600 aircraft, including B-1 bombers and Black Hawk helicopters. Machine learning models identify possible failures dozens of hours before they happen, said Tom Siebel, CEO of Silicon Valley-based C3 AI, which has the contract. C3's tech also models the trajectories of missiles for the U.S. Missile Defense Agency and identifies insider threats in the federal workforce for the Defense Counterintelligence and Security Agency. Among health-related efforts is a pilot project tracking the fitness of the Army's entire 3rd Infantry Division, more than 13,000 soldiers. Predictive modeling and AI help reduce injuries and increase performance, said Matt Visser. Aiding Ukraine in Ukraine, AI provided by the Pentagon and its NATO allies helps thwart Russian aggression. NATO allies share intelligence from data gathered by satellites, drones, and humans, some aggregated with software from U.S. contractor Palantir. Some data comes from Maven, the Pentagon's pathfinding AI project, now mostly managed by the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, say officials including retired Air Force General Jack Shanahan, the inaugural Pentagon AI director,